Hello everyone. So today's date is 25th of July 2022, and today we have a discussion topic called Spring Bean Life Cycle in Spring Boot. So similarly, if an object has a life cycle, that how and when it is born, during its life, how it is, which task it is performed, and finally how and when it is getting destroyed. So in the same way, a bin in particular, if you're talking about a particular Spring Boot, bin life cycle is considered as in such a manner that how and when the bin is created or instantiated during its whole life, which task it is being performed by the bin, and how and when it is destroyed. So basically, whenever we run a Spring Boot application, at the very first time Spring Container is started, and Spring Container basically creates the whole objects in a particular project, at which or in which we given an annotation to create the object or to instantiate the object of particular class. Then, as per our requirements, the DI will takes the object from container and give to the developer or to the system. Now, when Spring Boot started, the container will start. Then, at the first, the init method is called. Basically, init method is just a representation when basically it tells the Spring Boot application has been started, and during the whole operation of a program, after completion or before just closing of a Spring Boot application, the destroy method is called, or destroy method should be used to implement the whole life cycle of a bin. Let's say if you need to execute some code during the Spring Bean lifecycle execution, then you need to write a code in a destroy method or init method. These are the main two methods which will describe the whole life cycle of a bin in Spring Boot. Now, in Spring Boot, there are basic three ways to implement the life cycle of a bin. So, very first way is by using XML path or XML file. So, in XML file, we'll just basically write these two methods like init method and destroy method. Init method will call or will instantiate it or will use at the time of starting of a Spring application, and destroy method will be called before the closing of a Spring application. Now, if you are using an XML, we need to configure or register these two methods in a spring.xml file, and after that we need to obviously have a driver class which will run the Spring application, which have a main method there. Now, the second way is to use directly the methods and interfaces, or by a programmatical approach we can use this init and destroy methods. How we can use that? Basically, in order to use init method and destroy method, we need to first implement two interfaces. The first is initializing bin and destroyable bin. Basically, initializable bin and destroyable bin, these are the two interfaces which we need to interface or implement during the implementation of init and destroy method. And also we need to override the destroy method, and second one is which pre application context method. So by doing that, we can execute the init method and destroy method. Now, the third way of achieving the Spring Bean life cycle is by using annotations. So at the upper end or before the init method declaration, we need to use a post construct annotation over there, so that to execute the init method. And similarly, while executing a destroy method, we need to use a pre-destroy annotation over there. So basically these are the three ways to implement or to view a Spring Bean life cycle in a Spring Boot. The life cycle of any bean or any object is very much required to have a proper understanding about this, because knowing the each and every moment of a bean or object, you can use that the main function of a bean for your a particular requirement or particular assessment. So this is about basic about Spring Bean life cycle in Spring Boot. Thank you so much.